Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck this was. They was in here yesterday. The fuck this was. They was in here yesterday. I want to get the rowdy in here. The fuck this was. They was in here yesterday. I want to get the rowdy in here so bad, bitch. Oh my god. Hi. I want to get the rowdy in here so bad, y'all. I'm trying to told you. Hi. I want to get the rowdy in here so bad, y'all. He was hot yesterday. I don't know what the fuck the rowdy had going on yesterday. He was flipping out yesterday. Yesterday he was flipping out. Yeah. Yeah. He was tweaking yesterday. I'm definitely gonna make sure I get him in here one of these days. He was tweaking yesterday. Yeah, he's still cool with High Boss, but he was cussing High Boss out yesterday. What's up, Carmen? He was cussing High Boss out. Some girl, it was something that he had going on with a girl accusing him of some shit. Or saying he did something that he didn't do. He was like real, that shit was crazy. He was like really like emotional about that shit. Said a girl said something about him. You heard about it today. Yeah, said a girl said something about him, accused him of some shit. He was super emotional about that shit yesterday because I went over there to tell him, like, hey, one of these motherfucking days this week or in between here and next week, I'm gonna need you in my panel for a recap. You know what I'm saying? About that shit that happened with him and Khalil. Because Khalil blocked me for a recap. You know what I'm saying? Because Khalil blocked me. Yeah. Because I know that you know that I know that we know. That I know that we know. Bitch. Yeah. That I know that we know. That I Bill come in there trying to talking about I done forgot details and bits and pieces of the story like I'm confuzzled. Bill forgot details and bits and pieces of the story just to come up there and say the same shit I fucking said. Like, girl, lay your ass down. How about say he was raising money for Rowdy? That's good. Say the same shit I fucking said. How about say he was raising money for Rowdy? That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Cause I don't know what the fuck was going on over there yesterday, but he was flipping out. I have never seen the router that pissed. I ain't never seen the router that bothered, honey. I don't know who the fuck that lady was or what the fuck she said. But baby, she got on that man's skin so bad. What the fuck she said. She got on that man's skin so bad. He sounded like he was trying to hold it in the motherfucking road while he was saying what the fuck he was saying. He sounded like he was gonna break the fuck down, saying that shit like he was sick and what the fuck he was saying. He sounded like he was sick and I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm mad. I scrolled in late on that shit. I was like, what the fuck going on? But How Boss was telling him, How Boss was saying some shit like, nah, just chill. Don't worry. I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm mad. How Boss was telling him, How Boss was saying some shit about it. Don't really say nothing. And he was like, nah, fuck that shit. He was like, nah, fuck that shit. So, fuck that shit. He was like, nah, fuck that shit. One of the girls in the comments was like, it was another girl on the panel. She was like, nah, let him say it. Let him get it out. Let him get his point across or whatnot. But they were like, oh, okay. So I don't know. That shit was insane. I was like, damn, what the fuck or whatnot. But that shit was insane. I miss. So hopefully somebody can recap him. I don't know. Hopefully I can get his ass over here one of these good days. He come in here. Ooh. He come in here. Not TikTok being messy. Why TikTok being messy? TikTok being messy. Yes, honey. Come on in. 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 Why the fuck is TikTok being messy and suggest and talking about invite Cascade over here?
Oh, gross. What did I do to Kevin? The last time I talked to Kevin, we had a pretty good conversation. I haven't mentioned him since.
No, it's nothing bad.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I know I haven't spoke ill. I like Kevin.
I think he just wanted to inform you on some things.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hi, Kevin. What did I do to you?
No, no, you ain't do nothing to me. No, it's
I was
nothing like
like,
that.
I thought we were cool.
No, no, it's nothing like that. I just wanted to cause I heard a bit of the conversation earlier about like you were asking does things really happen to people on TikTok?
hmm
And yeah, yeah. It depends on what side of TikTok you're on. The side that you kind of indulge in is like drama, trauma talk. It's not really
Yeah,
messy
yeah,
talk.
yeah. Yeah.
The real messy talk, yes, things can happen. Things have happened. People have gotten pulled up on.
Oh,
Uh,
I imagine that. I guess I'm, yeah, yeah.
the real messy talk, people have gotten pulled up on.
I guess I meant, yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not naive to the fact that if you're in the same city as someone and you're talking shit, or if you're close enough to a drive and you're talking shit, yeah, I get street code. But like, you're right. The side I'm on, like if I called Envy, so I called her kids bastard, what's that bitch gonna do? First of all, she gonna need to buy two. First of all, she gonna need to buy two tickets because she's a passenger of size.
Oh
So
my
she's gonna need
God.
to buy two tickets for her fat ass to fly across the country.
Screaming.
And then she gonna have to see if they gonna let that bitch have her, excuse me, they're gonna let that heifer have her motor scooter on the plane so she can get around Seattle while she's here because we have a lot of hills up and down.
not hover around.
I can see the Grand Canyon.
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Oh my fucking God. So okay, so I think Kevin wanted to express to you because he at first I was a little bit I was like, man, what happened between y'all? But he expressed to me that it was just something he wanted to correct about something
Ah,
someone
gotcha.
posted
Well, I
earlier.
appreciate that, Kevin. You're absolutely right. I'm not naive to that. Like, look, street code is street code. You talk enough shit about the wrong person.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if you know because I didn't know. So he had a couple of things that he wanted to share with you when it came to other people's
Yeah,
influences and what
yeah,
he.
but I didn't know that you knew if you knew or not. But yeah,
No, no,
messy
no.
talk.
Yeah, yeah. No, I wanted, you know who James is, right?
Yeah, yeah, the old man. Yeah, the
Yeah,
rabbit.
he said he was in Seattle on the February 1st. Now he said he wanted to pull up. Baby, I got nothing but square feet with an S in this beautiful townhome that I live in. This $1 million palace that I bought cash. Baby, come on over. We can have tea and crumpets, which I'm not afraid of you. You and that special ass son of yours, y'all come on over. You racist
Well, yeah,
hillbilly bastard. What the fuck you
February
gonna do?
1st has came and went. So yeah,
Right. And I've
I
been
thought
begging
of him.
him.
Yeah,
I asked this nigga, okay, what airline you coming in on? What time does it arrive? What time did you depart? Do you want to meet at this boxing ring? Do you want to meet at this park? He's like, well, my son's a good boxer. And I go, and Smith and Wesson are too.
Oh my God. Oh. Kevin told me some shit that I didn't know, like
About what?
some shit that didn't happen on this app. Well, off it started on app, but then went off app. Like he just had a few incidents where he like over time. I don't know how long you been on Probo.
oh,
Since like 2023, 24, end of 23, beginning of 24.
How long you been
So,
on here, Kevin?
22, 23. So I've seen messy talk. Have you been much on messy talk, pro bono?
no, I was on Political Talk, Kevin.
Oh, that's why you don't. Yeah,
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 I was on Political Talk. So
yeah. It's a
I
yeah.
come from like solid.
Much on messy talk, pro bono.
I,
That's why you don't. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I was on mid. I was in Dantrell's live, but I'm not a fan. But yeah, Dantrell live solid. Um,
Oh, okay, okay.
what is it? God damn, what is her name? Smoke. Uh, yeah.
So you were over there, okay.
Yeah.
Messy talk, yeah. If you get over the messy talk, that's where like you people have actually met up and people got a few knots on and bumps and bruises actually. So yeah, messy talk it goes down over there for sure.
Oh, and I figure because look, the same thing happens with Facebook people, right? You talking all that shit on Facebook. I've seen many of people get pulled up on because I know. I'm from Dallas, Kevin, and my parents used to live near the Park Cities area of Dallas, which is like a hoity-toity. Pulled up on because I know my parents used to live near part of the town, and there's this mall there called North Park Mall. That's where you're gonna have like your old money brand, your Hermes, your Louis Vuitton, all that stuff. And I was walking through with friends, part of the town, and there's this mall there, your old money brand, your Hermes, your with friends, and there was this African American girl. You could tell she was very polished, and I guess she was talking shit because some rougher African American girl, you could tell she was talking shit because African American women came up in North Park and beat that baby. They tore her out the frame of her own goddamn body. They ripped this heifer. Women came up in North Park. Baby, they tore her out the. They ripped this heifer's wig off and from the Bottega Veneta. I had to clutch my. Oh my God, ruffians! Yeah, it was. Whew. I had to let her know after she got her pulled her weave off the ground. I said, "Well, probably shouldn't have been talking shit on Facebook then, beloved."
Yeah, it can get real out here sometimes. Yeah, so I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, so I don't know.
But the people I'm into it too, they ain't gonna pull up. What
Yeah,
observant gonna
yeah.
do? What
Drama talk,
observant gonna
drama
do? What
talk.
BGB gonna do?
Sometimes, yeah, so I don't know.
Into it too, they ain't gonna pull up. What
Yeah,
observant?
yeah, drama talk, trauma talk. I don't really see too much happening from that just yet
Yeah,
or whatever. But
yeah.
yeah,
But no, I
because
don't.
see, the thing, yeah, drama talk, trauma talk. I don't really see
But no, I
because
don't.
see, the
I
thing
don't
on
mess with
messy talk
YN.
is a lot of those people on messy talk actually have money, so they got money to pay for lawyers and pay for bonds
Oh yeah, no,
and,
yep.
and
But no, I
because
don't.
see, the thing on messy talk actually have money, so they got
Yep, yep.
you know.
I don't doubt it. And you have to understand. Like, I'll poke you and be messy, but I'm not gonna do something egregious where it's gonna be. No,
You know,
I don't doubt it. You and be messy, but I'm not gonna do like, okay, the bounds of reason have now been crossed. Like, if I'm gonna say something, like I'm gonna say you committed a crime, or yeah, or even talking like, okay, the bounds of reason have. Like, I'm gonna say you committed a crime, cash it that it could be libel or slander. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. So, do you know tap dancing Tony, Kevin?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen, yeah, I've had some interactions with him. He's been on my live before in my panels a couple times in the past.
So, do you know the story about what happened with him?
I've had some interactions with him.
Do you know the story about what happened with him and myself?
Yes, I didn't hear the full audio of what when they played it of what
Right.
he actually said as to why you formed the opinion that you formed. So
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with what he said.
Okay. So, I guess Da1 will have to fill in, but basically, I called him. I'm not even gonna repeat the name, but based on what he said, I was like, he's a sympathizer to that lifestyle. And granted, he's a queer man, and Queen was like, "You can't do that. It's a pretty big." I said, "Okay, I'll admit, I apologize." He didn't accept my apology. Fine, but I called him a moron after that because, and I explained this to DeWayne. She says, "Right," because he kept egging me on in the comments, right? And so people who weren't privy to why we're arguing naturally are going to ask, "Hey, what's your problem with pro bono?" And then I have to explain, well, Tony said this, and I responded. And they're like, what? Can we hear the tape? And then we hear the tape, and without explanation, you kind of looking at Tony like, well, so what's going on? And he has to get up and explain himself again and again and again. It's like, well, again and again and again. So while he does not have to forgive me, you dummy, stop needling me. Because people are gonna want to ask, like, why again and again and again. You dummy, stop. Why do you think that? Why do you think these things? Why did you say that? It looks worse on you. I'm not the one who said it. I don't have to defend. Why do you think that? Why do you think these things? Why not being a pedo? You think that? Why do you think these things? Why not being a pedo?
Yeah. Well, hopefully, as time they said, time heals all wounds.
That
So
is true.
I've seen people go at it and make amends later. I've seen people the wrong. So
I think I'm
maybe in
good.
the
I think
future,
he's
y'all.
good. I think I'm good. I'm not going to call. I don't think he's a pedo. I don't think he's a pedo sympathizer. I think based on what he told me, and I have to go by his word, that he misspoke. He didn't mean what he said. He said. I think based on what he told me, he didn't mean what he said. He said, or he didn't mean how it came out on that recording, and I have to take him at his word. So I'm going to leave it there. He wants to call me the F slur. He wants to say I'm a fake lawyer. All that stuff. That's great. That's great. I notice he takes public transportation to work. I hope he continues to do that and get his hourly 40 hours in his week and his hourly wage job, and that he gets promoted to lead person on fries. I wish him the best. Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. Carmen is back. Is Carmen still in Japan? Where was she at? Did she say she was in Japan? Where is she? Carmen, you still in Japan? Is Carmen still in Japan? Where was she at? Oh, you okay? There we go. You back?
Now, DeJuan, are you still mad at Belinda? Did she apologize? Did you get any galaxies?
Wait, who the fuck is Belinda?
She must be away from her phone or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Y'all can't hear
Yeah,
me?
Carmen. In Japan, she must be away from her phone or something.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all
They
can't hear
have
me?
a population of over 100,000 people that live that are in their
Y'all
hundreds,
can't
so
hear
they're doing
me? What
something
the
right over there.
fuck?
Maybe you can get that secret sauce from over there and
So
bring it back over
y'all
here.
can't hear me. Can y'all hear me?
It's
Can
their
y'all hear me?
diet, right? A lot of omega, what is it, omega 3 or omega 5 with the
Well,
fish.
I think they also live
Can they
cleaner
hear me?
overall. Like they practice collectivism where
They
everybody
can't hear me?
pitches
That's
in to help the
crazy.
environment, keep the environment clean and all of that stuff. So that their air is probably not polluted.
Y'all, they can't hear
They
me.
probably, wash their hands and practice like,
Who?
natural medicine, all type of shit like that.
They
Okay,
can't hear shit
yes,
I'm
I agree
saying.
with that. A lot of the, not just Japan though. A lot of the East.
They can't hear
Oh,
me?
she's talk. We can't hear her.
Y'all can't hear me?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear
I
y'all.
can hear you, but I can't. If the one is talking, I can't hear her. Can you
What
hear her?
the
I
fuck?
can't hear Dewan. Is she talking? Dewan, can you? Do you want to restart your live if you're
Can y'all
talking?
hear
Because
me
we can't hear
now?
you.
Can you
What
hear her?
the
I
fuck?
can't hear Dewan. Is she live if you're
Can y'all
talking?
hear
Because
me
we can't hear
now?
you.
Y'all can't hear me at all?
Yeah, I'll drop down. Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
What
Dewan, I
in
can't hear you, and
what
they're
in the
saying you're speaking.
what in the Space Jam?
Yeah, I'll drop down. Maybe I don't know.
In the Space Jam? What the fuck? Hold on, let me drop him down. Y'all in the Space Jam? What the fuck? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can hear me, but they can't. What in the crazy fuck? Can y'all hear me? Like, so when y'all drop down, you can hear me now? What the fuck? Probo. Like, so when y'all drop Probo, what in the what in the Twilight Zone? What the Probo? In the what the you know what? What the you know what? What the fuck? What the fuck? Cause what the fuck? Cause what the fuck? Cause what the fuck going on in this bitch? What the fuck? Cause what the fuck going on in this bitch? What? I am scared. Kevin, come back up here and see if you can hear me. What the fuck? Girl, what in the X-File themes music is going on here? I'm kerfuffled. Can you hear me up here now? I'm kerfuffled. Can you hear me up here now? Now it's trying to act like you don't want him to thoroughly sit up on a panel. I'm kerfuffled. On a panel, I'm kerfuffled. Bro, what the fuck? Let me restart. On a panel, I'm kerfuffled. Bro, what the fuck?